All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, worshippers of all ages, this is for all the marbles. Welcome to the final match of King of the Sea 13 here on the North American bracket. 6 days of play, 104 teams, and it comes down to this last game between 07 and KSC, who after 4 games have fought to a standstill. Here we are on Warriors Path, 07 zoning in with Kremlin, Ohio, triple Moskva, daring Marceau, and double Shimakaze. Zath, what's KSC got cooking in the oven?
Well, it's also worth noting before we get to that both Fries and Pieces of Pizza are running 20-kilometer torpedoes with those Shimikazes.
There we go.
Now, KSC, Dastert has decided to stop rolling dice and to settle on the Burgonia. Danilov's in the Ohio. As far as cruisers, we're seeing a mix here with the Goliath, a Moskva, and an Henri. And then for destroyers, we've got 4, Daring, Gearing, Vampire Deuce, and Ragnar.
This is the 3rd time today that we've seen Dastert take Burgonia on Warrior's Path. It should not come as a surprise anymore.
Yeah. No, it should not come as a surprise, but it's interesting with 07 bringing Moskvas with those 12-kilometer radars. They're and of course the insane tankiness of those ships. They're just kind of saying this ends now. We have to win. We are going to win. That's the message I think that they're trying to send, at least through their composition right now.
KSC so far today is undefeated on Warriors Path. Let's see if they can continue that streak and deny 07 the reverse sweep that we know they so desperately want. Starting things off here, Triarch dashing his Marceau right into the sea cap. Already probably, is he going to stop behind this island or is he just going to keep on chugging? Hard to say. He's being incredibly aggressive. He's going to push all the way through this cap, Zath. Look at this.
Yeah, I see it.
Probably looking for some early spotting, knowing that if he gets into too much trouble, he can turn around and use this island and wrap right back up the 10 line. But for now, 07's going to jump out to an early advantage just on the back of that French destroyer speed.
Well, I mean, he can only possibly run into what? Anything else that's fast? Maybe the Ragnar?
Maybe.
So you're exactly right. He doesn't care about that. He's going to get into sea. He's going to get early spots. He needs to be able to tell his team who's coming this direction.
Now, Serpent Lord is going to be in a bit of trouble here. He's going to take one of these torpedoes right in the stern. No, he's not. Holy cow. Look at that.
Okay, now that one looked like it went under the ship from my angle, too.
Have some torpedo beats, Serpent Lord. Now he puts the hydro up.
Yeah.
Now he's like, oh, well, I guess I should have done that.
Look at Floops. Floops now detecting these 20-kilometer Shima torpedoes. He's just turning. Now, that does a couple of things. One, it tells KSC that there's a 20-kilometer Shima over there. And 2, he knows that, well, there's at least 2 destroyers probably that he's looking at.
I gotta say, Zath, I feel like maybe the lesson learned from this event, even if they go on to win for KSC, should be, hey, if you've got hydro, maybe use it before the torpedoes arrive. What do you think?
Use your damn tools. That's right.
Use the damn button before the torpedo shows up.
And
for the moment,
speaking of which, more torpedoes on Serpent. Dodged those just fine. Elgar,
dodged those handily.
Look at Elgar. Got whacked.
Elgar got whacked by somebody. Who was that? Maybe the Burgonia?
I think
it is. It's Dastert. Second salvo's coming in right now, Dastert, with shots on Elgar's Burgonia in that spot. At 23.5 kilometers. That salvo doesn't look like it's going to hit quite as hard, and it doesn't.
No, but there's torpedoes coming his way.
They do finally move up and spot Serpent Lord. They're going to push him off the B cap. 07 grabbing A and C, ticking up to about a 110-point lead here. But the daring, that is Aussie Zeus's daring onto A. He'll be able to flip that over momentarily. And they're trying to put some damage into Eagle Lance and at least push him back off of the B cap.
Yeah, Hatake and the Ragnar's in a pretty good position to do just that. But didn't seem to be coming up with anything shooting Eagle Lance in the smoke.
No, they kept blind firing in the smoke well after Eagle had vacated it. Pieces. What happened to Pieces? Okay, he just took some damage. Missed it. I was like, did he take a torpedo? No, just got hit by something.
Speaking of torpedoes, look at Aussie Zeus at A. He'll be okay. Yeah, he'll be fine.
KSC ticking up a cap of their own now as they've grabbed A. Frysis Shimakaze rotating back around, or excuse me, reversing into the cap now, trying to spot whoever it is that's picked this thing up. No dice, though. No radar for KSC at A. They're going to have a hard time spotting Frysis Shima. Their nearest radar is Hitaki's Ragnar over here on the 5 line.
That's true. But they do have a daring that, could go in if needed.
Serpent Lord's Vampire relocating to the other side of this island. He's tired of dodging Eagle's torpedoes,
I
coming
don't
in
blame
where
him.
they know he's been lurking for a while. But Eagle's not alone anymore. Triarch has rotated in.
The only problem with Serpent Lord doing that rotation is he's got the smoke trailing him, so it's kind of going to tell the enemy exactly what he's doing anyways. Hatake radaring now because he was detected, trying to shoot Eagle Lance with just his butt gun.
Yeah, he got the reset, but what he didn't know was that he had a friend. They know Triarch is there now. Hatake not taking catastrophic damage. That's the beauty of the Ragnar, of course, right? He's taking some damage, but the daring guns are not a great matchup for Hatake.
No.
The Kremlin salvo from Marin doesn't connect, and Hatake is finally dark again.
Coop is continuing to be hit too. He's down to 32,000 hit points.
Serpent Lord standing on the B cap, but Triarch in there as well, and Serpent Lord's Hydro is down, so they have no eyes on Triarch at the moment.
Yeah, and all Triarch has to do is just keep hitting W, and there's the radar to know how low Serpent Lord is.
Yep. Radar going up from Elgar's Moskva. That's going to pick up Serpent Lord. They know exactly where he is. They can see him and Floops well over on the 10 line.
And Mammoth and RX-7 as well.
Yeah, I don't think, does anybody have shots on RX? Maybe John's Moskva over here on the 10 line. But they're going to be putting those... Any shots they do have are going to be going into Floops right now. Radar's expired. As Eagle Lance makes a bit of an interesting play, he kind of swung wide of the cap. Even Serpent Lord able to get shots on him from there. Serpent now... Hatake now taking shots across the cap at Triarch.
Yep. That's gonna give KSC the B cap.
Yeah, it is. Triarch leaving the cap unless... It's a question of what Triarch does. Is he trying to loop around behind and assassinate Serpent Lord from astern? I don't know.
Danny Loves is going to take possibly 2 torpedoes. Nope, he dodged the first. Probably going to take the second. It's on fire.
And have a look at John the Ruthless. He's the lowest thing on the board. KSC's been doing a good job of whittling his health away. I think XII's gonna have to rotate him north. They can't afford to lose a ship now. KSC has been doing a really good job of protecting their health so far. You look across their ships, the damaged ones they have are all only at about 20% or so.
God, I'm so confused. Serpent Lord abandoning cover and just going right out in the middle of everything, getting shot at. Like,
what are you doing? He's dark now, but man, I was just well, he isn't now. I was just complimenting how much health they'd protected. And then he's like, I think I'll gift wrap some for the enemy team. He is detected. He's lit. How is he lit right now? Did he fire his guns?
Probably.
Maybe. Finally dark again as Hatake rotates in. They're pulling Aussie's daring into the middle of the board as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's a good idea.
Been all destroyers. Go ahead.
Now Coop is reversing. He'll be fine. Warp's coming for him.
It's been all destroyers all the time at B cap. Elgar's Moskva was there briefly, but he's kind of bailed out now, and it's KSC has got 3 different destroyers in the vicinity of B. I think they're finally going to pick up this cap as we get close to the 10-minute mark of the match. We're almost halfway done with this decisive game 5, but for the moment, XIII still on a lead now of about 140-ish points.
Triarch is going to come right back into B.
Here he comes.
And there's the detection right there.
Not in time to stop the cap, though.
Right. But the cost is still going to be quite heavy. Hatake is going to be shot at by 2 people.
Only one for now. The daring continuing to dump shells into him. Triarch not taking much damage in return. I feel like that was kind of a low-risk play for XIII. I kind of like that they made it. The only option now is it's a question of if Hatake reverses it into these torpedoes or not.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
No, he's not going to get baited into it. With the
Nope.
daring having left the C cap, sorry, the A cap,
A.
Price now back onto A. Aussie's having to turn around. You see him already headed back that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at this point, Zath, all you got to do is leave Hatake's Ragnar in the cap. Go double team the A cap with the Vampire.
Yeah, 100%. They gotta counter push someplace. I think A is a very smart place to counter push.
Yeah. 07
Look how
retaining the lead. 9 minutes to play.
look how deep Pizza is with that Shimakaze.
Yeah. They've given
I
him the
mean,
space, man. They've given him the space. Floops has continued to fall back and give him the space, so why not take it?
RX-7 probably doesn't even realize this. He could radar and detect Pizza right now. But he's not. He's just going to keep shooting at John the Ruthless's butt. Shadow.
Shadow,
Why
big hits there from the Kremlin right through the bow.
why is he moving forward?
I think he's either trying to use or to get into this smoke that Floops is leaving him. I'm not sure which. Potentially wanting to continue to farm Marin, because that Goliath versus Kremlin matchup is one of the best matchups they have on this flank, Zap. They want to continue to try and punish Marin with those Goliath HE shells while they can, I assume. A contested now. Frice stuck in on the top end of the A cap. Aussie stuck in on the bottom end of the same cap. Nobody going anywhere. Everybody ticking up the same rate. 07 on a 150-point lead here. 8 minutes to play.
That's interesting. Aussie could even just hydro push Frice at this point. And you could see Frice is backing off of that island, realizing that that's a valid play.
Frice barely has any support over there. If Aussie was to come around the correct side of the island, he doesn't know this, but if he were to come around the correct side of the island, the only person that would really have good shots would be the Ohio. He could potentially deny the Moskva the shots.
Yep.
But Aussie right now is using his little short-range daring hydro. He wants to try and move up and push Frice out that way.
Exactly. And I'm sure Frice's radio location is pointing directly to the island right now, telling him, I got to get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Dastard with a bit of a mistake. He grounded himself here trying to make this turn.
Oh.
Takes a good-sized hit from Marin's Kremlin.
What are his turrets looking at? Looks like he's changing his turrets even. He's looking left.
Yeah, he's trying to get him pointed. Yeah, he is trying to turn him around to the left. I'm not sure who he's trying to look at over there.
Look at Hatake. Hatake letting himself... Oh, okay. Oof. Because he came under fire, he instinctively hit W to get behind the island. He'll dodge torps because of that.
A changes hands once again as Aussie does pick it up. Again, KSC closing the lead, but still trailing here. 6:45 to play.
I wonder if Shadow Wolfish now realizes that because the Kremlin has moved away, it's time to counter push C. I don't know that he got any use out of that smoke.
They got to do something here, Zath. They're going to lose Dastard, I think. He's getting focused out. Marin's going to come in with another salvo here in a minute. There's a whole ton of HE. Yeah, there's a whole ton of HE falling on him. Like, he can't sustain. He cannot stay alive. It's not going to happen.
Oh, Pizza takes gearing torpedoes from Floops.
Wow, a luck chuck kill on the 10 line. But as predicted, the Burgonia goes off the board. 07 retains the lead. Hatake taking damage here he doesn't need to take. That's a bit of a surprise there. Lit again by Eagle Lance, but no shells coming in. So now, if you're 07, like, you can push A. The question is, do you?
Yeah. At this point, KSC's going to have all 3 caps.
Yeah, but 5.5 minutes to play. But again, we're at a point where like a single kill from the wrong place will make a huge difference. They're finally gonna have lock solid control of C eventually. It's gonna take them a bit because RX-7 is taking shells. Danny's Ohio is gonna move back to the middle of the board. We've seen Danny make this move before on this map, right? So here with 5 minutes to play, it's only a 40-point game.
Look at Hatake. Look at Hatake.
He's getting farmed out. Or is he dodging some of this? He's dodging some of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's radared by Elgar right now. He's in a really bad spot.
Okay.
Triarch wants to nail him.
Radar finally out, but Marin's closing in.
Mm-hmm.
So Hatake versus a battleship, that only ends one way.
Right.
KSC owns all the caps. Under 5 minutes to play. 07 needs to make a change in the status quo. They're about to do it at A. Frice's Shima back onto the cap here as Marin's Kremlin onto the cap at B.
Look at Serpent Lord. He's going to assassinate Eagle Lance right now.
You think so?
Well, they're trying. He stopped and smoked, and I don't think that was a good idea. I think it would have been better.
They can still see Eagle. This would be a huge kill if they can get it. They do. That's a huge kill for KSC. Gives them a little bit of breathing room now.
Yeah.
4 minutes to play. They're right now. KSC are the only ones ticking up points.
Look at the torps coming on Marin. Marin is stuck between a Moskva and 2 torpedoes.
Marin taking 2 torpedoes there.
That hurts.
Flood. No flood. He DCP'd. But you know they're calling for focus fire here.
Oh, yeah. Danilev's coming in.
He's
RX-7.
nose to nose with RX-7 here. Danny's probably loading the HE if he can try and get a shot. Danny's about to have a shot.
Shadow is smoked up and farming as well from safety.
Marin's going to go out. He's healing. He's trying to heal through this. I just don't know how he's going to be able to do it. Nope, he's not. There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
KSC's done it again, Zath. Up 2 ships, up 250 points, 3 minutes to play. It's going to take a miracle. Triarch's trying to get in here and kill Serpent Lord. He might be able to do it. They're proxying, spotting him now. Triarch's they've got to get this kill. If they fail to get this kill, they do.
Oh, no.
Do they trade? Is it a trade? Is it a trade?
No,
it's not a trade.
Oh, my God.
Triarch lives. Triarch has to beach himself to avoid the torpedoes, but he's still lit. A couple of shells. It is a trade.
That's it.
They can't afford it. Does Hatake live? More shells going in Hatake? He doesn't.
He goes down. Neither team wants to stop here, ladies and gentlemen.
07 is still in this game, but man, is it close. Elgar's now stepping onto C. They've got to make a desperation play here. Goliath AP going in, nothing doing. 2.5 minutes. KSC looking for that win. They're almost there, but not quite. 07's putting up a hell of a fight.
Yes, they are.
I think in the end, Zath, what's going to kill them, what's going to cost 07 the game, they cannot get to B in time. The B cap is the B cap is ticking up. There goes the Moskva.
Wow.
The Goliath AP in the bow seals the deal, Zath. 980. It's all over here. 07 cannot get onto a cap in time. KSC is going to become your new kings of the sea here on North America.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new king.
That's right. The king is dead. Long live the king. The new king here is Kill Steal confirmed as they manage to prevent the 07 reverse sweep and claim the series 3-2.